Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Gambit Prime. I'm sure you know everything about it already and you probably played it already, but I'm enjoying it. Although it is a version, it's like a more frustrating version of Gambit, depending on who you play with. In the background, it's me playing by myself with three randoms, and it's not the best experience when you're playing with randoms who really don't know what they're doing. I've played the mode a few times with one clanmate, with two clanmates, and we got lucky and we found a random who was really good and he wanted to party up, and the experience got even better. I was telling them we were spoiled. But in general, for me, I love Gambit. Like, Gambit is my favorite mode. I grinded to get the Dredging title. I want to get this new title, even though I don't like the name of it. I think it's kind of dumb. But Gambit Prime is just, it's upgraded. Everything hits a little harder, and there are more people, there are more ads that show up in each location, which is fine. I like the idea of having the armor sets, so everybody has a job to do, essentially. Again, I'm the Reaper. I started out as the Reaper, and I think I have 4 pieces of Reaper armor. I went into the Reckoning, and it was just kept giving me gauntlets. I'll make a separate video talking about the Reckoning. I like that too. But Gambit Prime, for me, playing with at least one person you can communicate with helps a great deal. As you watch the video, you'll see that in the beginning I think I was trying to do a triumph or something. That's why I died a few times, just being reckless. I was trying to do a triumph, but then it was like nobody watching the bank, nobody really collecting, nobody invading. So it was like, what are you guys doing on the team? Like, what is your goal? What do you want to be? At one point I had to clear the bank, and then I think halfway through the game I just started invading. Like, I was doing stuff, and then I would go invade because nobody would invade, and then at the end some other guy wants to invade and he gets killed, and we eventually lose the match. And it was frustrating, but it's gonna take time. I guess when people finally get the full armor set, that then they'll focus on their job more. But if you only have 2 or 3 pieces of armor, maybe you try to do a little bit of everything. I don't know. I like that you can get all the different synths just by playing. When you finish a match, you get it by doing the bounties. I love the bounties. Like, when you first do the first few bounties and then you unlock the synthesizer, you get so many more bounties to do, and they all give you infamy points. And I like that because you have to reset your infamy to get the pinnacle weapon. But I like the fact that there's just a lot of different things to do to get synth, because once you go into like, your sims run out pretty fast when you go into the Reckoning, and if you use them to enhance your armor. Like right now I got 4 pieces, but I don't use the helmet, so I have 3 pieces, and then I use a synth so I can have 2 perks for the armor set. And it goes pretty fast, so you can play and try to rack up as many as you can. And I like that each bounty gives you a certain synth. If you clear the bank a few times, you get a sentry. If you deposit a certain amount of motes, you get the collector, and so on and so on. I like that aspect of it because it gives you something to focus on. But it's really hard to do when you have a team of randoms. It's playing by myself in the matches, like solo, I've lost more than I won because people don't know what they want to do. They don't know if they're killing things. They don't know if they want to invade. And sometimes the invader is terrible at his job, so it's like, how do you, and then all he does is stand by the portal, so you can't really invade because he's always there. So it's like, communication is more important in Gambit Prime compared to regular Gambit. I also jumped into regular Gambit and got the sudden death 3rd round, and that was a lot of fun. Everybody's all powered up. You can invade from the get-go, and it's a race to melt the boss. We won that match, and I think that's a nice adjustment, a nice twist to it. I also like at the end of the matches just the more information they give you. The primeval damage, primeval healing, your motes collected, just like the motes efficiency. I like all that stuff, so you can see who's really helping the team, who's just really lagging behind in terms of everything. In the video, again, it's me running around trying to do a little bit of everything, a little bit of invading, doing my reaping thing, and we fought for a while. It was a good effort on our part, I think, until the end when the other guy wanted to invade and he couldn't kill anyone and they melted their boss. But we fell behind really quick and really early. They called their primeval quickly, and we were struggling. It was a lot of people in the bank. They took all our motes down to 0 and stuff like that. But it's a fun mode, and I look forward to unlocking more gear, having more perks, mix and matching the perks, messing around with the pinnacle perks, and I can't wait to unlock the weapon. Also, there's a bunch of new triumphs that some of them seem really difficult. So right now I look and I try to do some of the triumphs. Other times I just go out there and I play. If I'm with my team, like with my clan, we just go out and have a good time. It's pretty fun. Again, playing with someone that at least one person that you can talk to and communicate with. Like, okay, I'm going to be the invader, I'm going to be the sentry, you know, something like that. Just so you can have an understanding of what you're going to do, because it's hard to communicate with the randoms. But it's a fun mode. I like where it's going. I can't wait till they unlock more maps, and just get the rest of the armor sets. It's fun. I enjoy it. Step in the right direction for Bungie, continuing this game mode, making it a little better, more frustrating, but also better for me. But those are my thoughts on Gambit Prime. It's frustrating, but it's fun. I hope you guys are having a good time playing it. What are your thoughts on Gambit Prime? What armor set are you going for right now? And like, what's your secondary armor set? Thank you for listening. Deuces.
Invader income. Make that primeval eat your life. You're invading. Make a mess. Guardians down. Invader down. You beat. That's 2, much more than 3. 10 seconds.
Out the fucking way!
Lost the lead. Burn that primeval down. Invader's gone. Get him next time. This is what the Taken feel. Revel in this. Brace yourself. Invader down. You're clear. Portal's up. Go look in the eyes. This is what the Taken feel. Revel in this. All right, lead to the place to that commie. That's one. Vader inbound. Huh. Vader's dead. Keep pushing. Portal's prime. Go make a mess. Your allies invaded.